It's XCOM2. We are back. And today, I don't know what's going to happen. I never know what's going to happen. Something. I imagine, actually no, I've been lying this entire time. I know exactly what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to do some scanning. The events are going to finish, and we're going to do a mission. Some variety. And it's going to go super well. No one's going to die. And a wonderful time will be had by all. That's what's going to happen over the next hour or so. The reason I've started in the shadow chamber is I noticed something that I wanted to draw attention to, and you might have already spotted it, but it's a no smoking area, so Ethel's not allowed in here, and that's what I wanted to draw attention to. What a way to start an episode, eh? We're a minute in and going strong. We've got a squad to field if something does happen. Let's look at pertinent stuff. We've got a squad to field that if something does happen. We've got a pretty good squad, in fact. Our next mission shouldn't be chosen because we did just deal with the Warlock in the last one. Although if we should see an assault mission pop up after this covert action find the stronghold finishes, so that would be a chosen mission. The issue there is that our Warlock counter is Griffith, who is currently wounded for 5 days and is super stressed out, so we aren't really going to be able to counter the Warlock anytime soon if we were to run this mission, is the takeaway from there. As well, switching gears to the map, we have got the Doomsday Clock ticking away on us. Fortunately, that's kind of a problem that takes care of itself in 3 days' time once Sabotage finishes. Finally, we've got this infiltration mission. Pick it away. We're going to take that once it reaches 250% over infiltration, as is tradition. So, let's see what the game throws at us today, and what manner of torture I'll be putting myself through. I promise I'm actually still really enjoying this campaign. It's all hyperbole. Acquire a facility lead is something that wouldn't be bad, considering we kind of need that facility lead, but we can't really field it right now.
Commander, there were a few wounded
There's our
during the latest covert action.
locate stronghold taken care of. Dirtle getting a promotion out of that, super nice. And munitions experts and fabricate PCS covert action. Okay, sure. So munitions experts makes experimental ammo instant, which would have been tremendously useful 10,000 years ago when we were working through getting our hands on all of that experimental ammo. We do still lack tracer rounds and sabot rounds, but I don't know that they are tremendously useful to us at this point. So our mission will give us an engineer, has got a lot of shield bearers, and is a rescue VIP from vehicle mission. I think I'm gonna let Sabotage finish, and then we'll take a look and see about fielding a squad for that mission. That seems like a good choice of action. And we'll just let that facility lead go ground on us, alas. There goes the Doomsday Clock though, once again. I'm sure it'll be back before too long. And Andromac's wounded, but Pacify, a marksman, is available, which is nice. We don't actually have any covert actions running presently, which is kind of by design, to be honest with you. We just can't. We really need to look at upping our crew size, to be honest with you. There's our chosen stronghold though, and it looks like we would need to expand into Australia in order to access that further down the line. However, before we can think about that, we do need to run this rescue mission, and I'd like very much to get our hands on another engineer. The game is taking the opportunity to remind us that we have no engineers, and I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The title of this campaign might as well be We Need Engineers. So we'll get after this. 13 enemies on the ground. It looks like we've got some mechanical enemies. and shield bearers down there, especially with the phalanx sit rep, so we can put the blue screens and the black ice rounds to pretty solid work, I would expect. And hopefully nothing will be horrible and everything will be fine. Enemy list doesn't look too bad, I think. Let's just double check that. So Spectre, Heavy Mech, Heavy Lancer, Codex, Shield Bearer, the Liga Captain, Muton Harrier. Yeah, it's nothing that we haven't sort of seen before, and it's listed as difficult rather than very difficult, which is a nice change, because usually by this point everything's just very difficult all the time. So, who do we want to field? Well, to begin with, the Warlock is immune to melee, so Nacho's staying home for this one. I would actually, where are we? City Centre. Dirtle just got that promotion and also has the trait that makes their Dirtle super speedy, urban combat training, 2 mobility in urban areas. So Dirtle's going to be our sapper for this mission. Captain rank sapper, I go rapid deployment. The other options reposition and charge just aren't really up there in my humble opinion. I wouldn't necessarily be averse to picking up demolition here though. In actual fact, we'll burn that 15 points. Easy win. Nothing in the PCSs there that we want to throw on Dirtle. So, that's that slot taken care of. Going to want to field a combat engineer, and I think we'll run Athos on this one instead of Hux. Although, yeah, because both of them has phosphorus and anti-armor doctrine, so yeah, either are just as effective for what we need them for. And it'll be a chance to try and get a little bit closer to another promotion for Athos, which would be super useful. Calm Water versus Romea for the Assault Infantry slot. Big difference between them, really, is Relentless and Untouchable. Both of which Romea has, neither of which Calm Water has. Calm Water is also a fair distance away from getting a promotion. However, it would be quite nice to get a 3rd Assault Infantry up to the standard that we've seen Romea and Aethel put on display. As well as that, Calm Water's actually got a significantly higher will stat than Romea does, so there's that angle too. So yeah, we'll bring Calm Water for this one for sure. We're in a city centre, which means we can probably find some work for Pacify to do as a marksman. For the Phalanx slot, it's between Bert and Gwen. And Gwen's actually kind of close to hitting Colonel, so we'll field Gwen for this one, see if we can find that last upgrade. Or promotion. They mean the same thing, you know what I mean. And then we'll bring a field medic. We've got a field medic available, so we should bring a field medic. And unless they get wounded, Tactical's definitely got 2 missions in the tank, so sure, that looks good to me. Exosuit on our engineer. Warlock Mark II and Mag Cannon. And not rocket launcher, Shreddogon. The correct terminology. We'll throw the blue screens on Athos, and the black ice will go to Pacify. And I think we'll probably switch out the holo targeter for a pistol of some description. I'm wondering, does the energy pistol have mod slots? It doesn't, okay. Thought I'd check that, because as good as the powered Shadowkeeper is, our phalanxes are suffering from having to reload. At least it feels that way. Calm Water gets the staple equipment for all of our assault infantry at this point. The Arashi and Assassin Katana. And of course, Talon rounds in the next 2. And where are they? There they are. And we'll go... Oh, that's 5 to 8 on 7 and 9. Yeah, we'll stick to the... Oh, I prefer the Gorse Lance. Not the Gorse Rifle, I should say. And we'll throw a Shadowkeeper onto Pacify 2. Nothing terribly exciting that we haven't seen before for Dirtle or Tactical, just getting those plasma rifles in place there. Last few bits then, Stasis Vest for Dirtle, Advanced Grenade Launcher, and then I think we'll run our sort of standard loadout for Sappers as well. I don't know that we'll need an EMP bomb on this. Maybe we bring an EMP bomb. In fact, no. We'll leave an EMP bomb at home and we'll throw the AP rounds on Gwen. And we'll have a flashbang on Tactical here. There we go. That looks about right, I would say. We've got the rocket launcher. We've got a couple of grenades from Dirtle there. Looking good. Let's just have a quick double check on anything that we might want to pick up with Calm Water briefly. Impressive strength actually wouldn't be bad. That extra bit of survivability is quite nice. But we don't tend to use a grenade on... Maybe we should. We'll leave it for now though. Last little bit of business is just making sure that... Really, we've got an advanced speed loader somewhere. We do. Yeah, making sure that Pacify can actually reload the weapon. And probably gonna... Advanced bipods. Tempting enough. But we can just get this. The main bonus we're looking for from the bipod is the 25% reduction in squad side penalty. So we can just get that from the advanced or the basic. So we might as well go with the basic. I think that's us. Double check the enemy list. Make sure we are prepared for the Spectre, Mechs, Lancers, Codexes, Shield Bearers, Troopers, Mutons. Yeah. I see no reason why not to click the launch button. So Operation Quantum Doctor is a go. We've got Dirtle, Athos, Calm Water, Pacify, Gwen and Tactical taking lead on this one. And we are down in the southernmost expanses of South America. Well, okay, not the southernmost, sort of actually kind of in the middle of it. Well, the lower third. That's what we'll say. We're in the lower third of South America. Where specifically, we won't know until the mission card pops up. Please enjoy the list of names until such a time as it does. Our main answer for the Warlock's going to be probably Calm Water on this one. Trying to sort of plan ahead before I've even seen what the mission looks like. I'm cool, because, you know, whenever did a plan get made in XCOM that was then followed and executed? You just react. Plan the turn. Oh, you can't plan the mission. That would be absurd. We're in Buenos Aires. There was a film, a really popular film, about killing alien bugs that had the opening sort of section of it based on a book. That had Buenos Aires as one of the prime locations on Earth. Can't think of its name. Pitch Black?
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location
I've
for the
lost it.
VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Good news is, we're not waiting around for an evac. Better news is, there are only 12 enemies. Best news is our VIP is relatively close to the evac point. Less good news, we are pretty far away. Let's get Pacify here to start us off. Okay. Was genuinely expecting to see stuff down there. That's a little bit disturbing. We've got 18 turns, so we don't need to take the direct route here. I think we'll play this safe. We'll take the long way around.
Already there.
I feel like this is something I've said before, but it kind of feels like
On the move.
enemies start extremely congregated around the objective and take a few turns to actually disperse a little bit. Kind of counting on that dispersal to stop us from having to fight everything at once. Now it is, quotation marks, only 12 enemies. But even so, I'd rather not be fighting 12 enemies at once, especially when
Orders confirmed.
we know that there's specters and advanced mechs and things like that on the ground here. Berthel seems to have seen something, because I can't tat away.
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
And it's mutons and a shield bearer. That's a fun combination, if ever there was one.
Solid copy.
At least we know we can just bring Passerby here and have a sightline right the way down to our evac, which is pretty nice. I think the preferable choice would be this roof. So in actual fact, we'll look to move Passerby onto that roof.
Got it covered.
Everyone else, meanwhile, though, can totally just chill out down here. Tactical. Yeah, we'll carry on. We'll carry on. Should be fine here. They shouldn't get spotted from that far away.
Solid copy.
And I'm wondering, do we like we'll take this position in case we need to like get into a fight. Rather than drop Passerby down, at least Passerby's got a shot if they move in our direction, which they are doing. A Harriet, a shield bearer, and a captain, was it? A beleaguer captain, no less. Beleaguer me. Guess the right choice then is to just move everyone onto this roof. I'm curious to see what Dirthel can see from this position, because if there's anything else back there, then we can... Okay, nice. So we're going to be able to take this fight without anything else activating on us, which is super useful. Big fan of that. We'll keep then... Tactical, we'll get onto the roof with Dirthel on the next turn. And I kind of feel like Gwen goes up there too, although maybe not. In fact, what we'll do is
Orders
come over
confirmed.
here.
On the move.
Athos here or here? Yeah,
Moving to designated position.
and then Gwen on the
Moving
corner.
out. Eyes on the prize. Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
On Overwatch.
And hopefully they keep moving towards us. And of course they don't. Why would they? I don't even know why I entertained the thought that they might. Of course they wouldn't. That would be absurd. Still, we are going to open up. There's nothing stopping us from doing so. So let's get after it. 3 points of armor. Oh, we really gonna want that plasma lance on our marksman soon. Our 2 marksmen, Clap and Passerby. Oh, sorry, I miss you already. Okay. Is this the opener? Or is there a better option? I think there's a better option now that I've been able to put at least a tiny little bit of thought in it. I think
Moving to position. Hostile forces spotted.
dang it all. It's not great. Because yeah, if we opened up on this now, then the likelihood is that these guys, you know what, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We'll manage it.
Rapid flamethrower. We've been spotted.
That Harrier's gone way back. It's panicked actually, which is super nice. And thought for a second there it was gonna fire on the captain. Great pounce shot from Gwen.
Wear off the armor.
And Far Pack did activate, which was, you know, expected enough. Bit of a spread on them, which I'm slightly less enthused about. Let it not be said otherwise. However, Dirtle can actually get a Frost Bomb where we need it here, which is useful. In fact, I'm wondering if this is the safest spot with which to go for that Frost Bomb from.
I'm going.
And we should be able to rapid deploy the Frost Bomb as well. We can, which is awesome. So yeah, Frost Bomb those two. That is the Shield Bearer and the Paladin, aka Super Shield Bearer, frozen and not getting in our way, at least for now. Let's see what kind of shots Pacify can land. 100% on the Paladin, 100% on the Advanced. 96 on that Shield Bearer. 92, this is the one probably looking for. Let's go. And we've got the snapshot now, so I think actually the snapshot on the Fireburster wouldn't be the worst decision. It's got 9 effective health. We can ignore the shielding with Pacify, thanks to Black Ice Round. So yeah, take a good crack at the Fireburster then. Pacify should be able to just kill that on the next turn. And then got another grenade that we could probably get some mileage out of here. Yeah, I think this is going to be where we want this to go. So drop a bit more armor. Always nice to see a crit. Now, must remember that we don't have access to Relentless with Calm Water. They're not quite as styling as Aethel and Rymir are yet. Give them time.
Roger that.
Gwen should be able to secure 1 or 2 here, I would expect. We'll go for the 86er. Nice.
Nailed him.
Kill the frame rate whilst we're at it by shooting through this information booth, sure. 80% for a potential kill there. 74% for a definite kill if it hits. I think, given the fact that this Muton's actually panicked, we'll go for the 80%. And get the kill. Outstanding. Okay. That makes life slightly safer for Calm Water to be able to do a run and gun maneuver on the Beleaguer here. Yeah, sending that right home.
I definitely got that one.
And then there was Tactical, who can probably take a bite out of the Shield Bearer. I suppose the frame rate is actually getting quite alarming here. Okay, maybe not the Shield Bearer, but certainly this Panic Harrier. A kill's a kill, and a kill is a kill. Do we see the Warlock? We do. He's furious.
Stand proud.
Yeah, immune to melee, bloodlust is fine, low profile, not a big deal, and then close range attacks are the dish of the day here.
The Elder's greatest warrior.
And it looks like our last group of enemies is up at the back where he just spawned in, so that's actually quite useful to know.
We need to get to their location to take them out.
It is nearly time
Pacify.
for atonement.
Let's just take care of this old guy.
Only the
The
best.
Elders created them for
Lovely
this very
crossbomb doing
purpose.
all the hard work for us there. I'm wondering, do we go for the quick reload and then just take a bite out of the Shield Bearer? We probably don't need to, right?
I'm on the move.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just deal with this Shield Bearer with Gwen. Apparently, show off.
Fearing no one.
which means we can instead look to move Pacify up. Probably didn't even need Pacify to take the shot on the Paladin, thinking about it, but
I think this is the package.
if I want anyone securing kills on this mission, it's Pacify and Calm Water, so it's fine. And we should be able to get Pacify into the position that we need here. And right enough. There it is. Okay. So, Warlock and friends are all in the back of this massive building, I think, anyway. One thing I haven't considered is the hack that we can do on this door. We haven't really got anyone in this squad here that's... Well, Gwen's is alright, I suppose.
Double time.
Yeah, we can move up relatively safely here then. That's nice to know.
Will do. If you say so.
Keep tactical, just hanging back and such.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's see if anything moves in on us here.
The weapon of a chosen warrior is nothing more than slag.
Warlock looks like he's gonna.
I do not linger on thoughts of my past defeats, for I am here now, and a new battle lies before us.
It's one of the elders chosen.
The elders send more
We've got
minions to serve me.
I think we'll do a repeat of the trick from last time we saw the Warlock, which was quite literally the last episode. We'll Shredder Gun him, break the armor, and then get to work. Of course, he's going to make that slightly harder for us. Although neither of those Mind Scorchers appear to have dazed Athos and Durthal. They just don't care. Amazing. No shots available for Pacify, huh? Oh, it'll be because there's no base. There you go. So now we can't actually do anything with Pacify. Doesn't count as a dash brace if you move in the way that Pacify did on the last turn, unfortunately. Not sure what the play here is. We've got 2 advanced assault troopers, I think they are. And Athos doesn't quite find the cover that we need.
Closing on target position now. We've got admin
And accidentally activates all of those friends. So this just became a tad more complicated. Just a smidgen more complicated. Okay, how do we want to play this then? Not quite the landing for the flamethrower, unfortunately. Does also mean that Athos is pretty heavily exposed, actually, so we're probably going to have to swing Athos back. I'd rather not fight around the barn, because our dude is in there, or our dudette is in there, or our person is in there, and if that gets grenaded with them inside, then it'll be very unfortunate for everyone involved, but most of all, me, the person that really wants another engineer. So then, we can't... Well, we have got breakthrough. We have got breakthrough. So there is a... We're not going to see a kill, though. Yeah, most Calm Water can do is 12. I kind of wonder if a suppression is the correct choice here. The Spectre's a little bit of a nuisance, but it's just going to be one that we have to manage, unfortunately. We could split the Codex, which might be a good idea. But then Pacify could theoretically just kill the Codex in one shot, so we'll not split the Codex. Instead, we'll just go for the Mech and the Lancer. Get a bit of hurt put on them. Fortunately, they're just enough of a distance from that car as to not be phased by that explosion. Well, percent, my word. Calm Water can't really achieve much of anything from where they presently are.
I guess that'll be okay.
When can't either, and we would need to move tactical up.
Okay.
So, where could you send this flashback? nowhere. Well, you'd be able to cap these two jokers, so I suppose we'll go for that. That's something.
Have you nothing better?
And got 46% on the heavy lancer. I've seen worse shots land. Not that one though.
Not even close.
It was worth a try. And a 50-50 just to get some work done? Sure. Work is done. Okay, let's see what happens now. The Spectre's got a chance to do Spectre things. Lovely, lovely Spectre things. Okay, it does nothing. Amazing. Seems like a bit of an unnecessary grenade launch, to be honest.
I think I need some help.
Good follow-up from the heavy lancer there. I'm a little bit worried that Durbal's got 5 hit points remaining, despite my tone of voice. And that's gone on tactical and calm water. And there was a shield bearer in the back too. Of course there was a shield bearer in the back. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about Durthal. 5 hit points in this little scenario that we now find ourselves ain't great. A little assault trooper that could. Please stop shooting the truck.
Enemy is still up.
Okay, it's fine. Got armor on it. We might potentially be looking at a shredder gun here.
Force my hand.
Taking heavy fire.
Okay, Durthal is a problem. Ace's best is helping. Let's immediately check out that codex. 98%, eh? Let's go. Doesn't land the kill. Ah. Well, that's a tiny little bit of unfortunate news. Gwen needs that reload, which isn't great either. And we need to find Durthal with tactical. We're not going to do that this turn, unfortunately. Rocket launchers, not a bad choice. I'm pretty devastated that we didn't land a kill there with Pacifier, because that's complicated things just ever so slightly. Guess we probably want to get this codex dealt with though, right? Yeah. We can run the Overwatch with calm water.
I can't move. That's it.
You should feel proud in having died for the glory.
Came up with infection quarantined. I wonder what that means. You go for another coin flip, Gwen, or do we go for the shadow ball actually? Well, no, we'll go for the coin flip. Hold shadow ball.
That armor's tough.
Falling heads and landing it though. Big fan of that nonsense. What kind of stun can we get on in here then? Heavy Lancer, 84. Yeah, let's go.
Going for the stun.
So I'd probably prefer it if we could just get some 65% though. Yikes. Big yikes. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. What's the better choice here? Bit of a waste on the stun if we go that route. Could roust, but doesn't really accomplish much of anything, to be honest. I guess the 65% is the way. Oh, lands it. Amazing. So used to our engineers being great, except when it comes to using those cannons we put on in their hands. So it's nice to see Athos actually landing that shot. Stop with the grenades, dude.
Each new wound, your troops grow weary of your failures.
think Athos is currently out of cover because of that grenade, so that's quite a lucky miss. A laser grenade? Okay. And that's 2 new friends for us to play with. Although that one is going to learn the hard way. It shouldn't go near a burning car. So that's something. Dirthel's actually looking a lot healthier now thanks to the stasis vest too, which is super good. And can't run an Overwatch, so we need to be aware of that. Tactical can run an Overwatch, but also needs to get away from the car.
If you say so.
Fortunately, we've got the 3 reloads to take. So could you finish the job here?
Check it before you get
Okay, one problem dealt with.
All of your offenses against the Earth's commander.
Can you really not get there without, like, setting yourself on fire? Alright. This way? Yeah, you can. Okay. Where's that Overwatch coming from is the question. It's coming from the invisible Spectre. Interesting. Oh, it's not. It's coming from this dude. That's less interesting. Invisible Spectre's way more cool. Okay. We've got quite a few 100%ers coming from Pacify here, which is quite nice. 96 on the guy in the back. Grab the kill on the Lancer then.
I've got something here.
Oh, he really launched his body.
I've got it.
We'll come back in a moment for the exciting conclusion to who's Pacify going to shoot next. We'll grab this kill and trigger the Overwatch from our mortar.
Incoming fire! I think you should see this. Check it before you get too close.
Focus, I think, is a bonus to will, right? Well, I guess what that is. Let's just grab a little bit of extra cover, sure, seeing as it's available. That frees up Athos to make the run that we asked for.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And spot the Spectre, which is what I was hoping for. We can't flamethrower the Spectre and the Shield Bearer, which is super unfortunate. A 54% shot. Are you joking me? However, we can snapshot the Spectre with gusto. And I think the plan really is to put Gwen to work on these 2 Jokers. Although where to do that from is a bit of a question. I suppose here, right?
Heading there now.
Gets Gwen in position to potentially hack the objective as well, so that makes sense. Get rid of this.
Target disabled.
And then same goes, please.
No longer a threat.
And then we should be clear to Shredder Gun. It would be super nice if we were able to Shredder Gun the Spectre too, but it doesn't look like that's going to work in our favour. Which is fine. We can, theoretically at least, get the Spectre dealt with from Dirtle here. Show us some moves, Dirtle. Lovely stuff.
Impressed yet?
And yeah, we'll shred away. Would have been really nice to capture the Shield Bearer in the shred as well, but ultimately the purpose of the shred
Shredded.
is to shred the Warlock. So a little bit of an unfortunate activation, but it's been managed.
That all you got?
These assault troopers are so It's unfortunate, but they're just not very effective, are they? Untouchable doing the work for us there for sure. Nice.
Hard
Return
target,
fire.
minimum damage.
Come, squander your lives as it is
And we'll go for a
Let's do this.
reload round and then look for the shield bearer, I think. Although that armor means that we probably want to do something else to the shield bearer before we commit to the shot there. So, what's that something else going to be? I mean, there's, well, we can't melee attack the Warlock, and I feel like I'm going to forget that at some point, which is why I keep repeating it. A rare moment where an advanced trooper actually connects with its shotgun. Fortunately, lightning reflexes means that it's still useless. I'd like to move Gwen around and get the hack on the go, I think. Probably not this turn though. Let's actually not land the hit that we would have really liked to have landed. Sure. How about tactical?
Okay, I'll go.
That's what we needed.
Deflection.
And then Pacify can probably land a kill on this. It's got 9 hit points, so it's not exactly the guaranteed thing that I'd like. Maybe we go for it with Dirtle first.
No problem, boss.
54 is not exactly ideal either, mind you. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay, we'll go for it with Pacify, and then we'll mine it. Or not mine it, because who was I to say that Pacify wasn't going to land the kill? What do I know?
Went off the armor.
Makes me miss, sorry. Pacify's fine, though. Not sure what the playbook's gonna look like for, in fact, you know, what would probably make the most sense is just to move up here. So let's go for that.
Got it covered.
Fight for the glory of the elders.
Stop grenading the vehicle!
Hurt a little.
Although that didn't do anything to the vehicle, so it's fine, I guess.
Occasionally they do succeed.
Still not happy about it.
Creators, by shattering your soldiers' resolve. Perhaps you prefer it this way.
Okay,
Let us see the grand
let's hack.
strategies of
I'm
XCOM's fabled commander.
kind of feeling a little bit angsty about this truck and the fact that we're fighting around it. I'd probably go for a 27%. I don't know why I'm talking about it. Just press the button. Oh, we got it. Amazing. Big ups to satellite data then.
I nabbed the package and we're moving to deliver.
And you, my friend, are out of here. I mean, we could actually just call it a day now, but it, you know, I actually don't like the Warlock, and we've got a shot to just get some extra AP. So why is this on fire? Where did this fire come from?
Grappling.
Let's get you out of there. And then, yeah, you get 89%, it's not so bad. Okay, well, you had to miss eventually.
Not even close.
Can you get another coin flip, Gwen? May the odds ever be in your favor. But like that. That was what the movie said, isn't it? The one with Scarlett Johansson in it.
Mission for evac. Seems doable.
Carmel's going to need a reload before we can really get work in here, so... Not not the ideal.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Yeah, I think we go for the Warlock. Just grab that extra bit of AP.
Got the goods.
We've got the tools that we need to make it happen. And we're not terribly injured. We just loop combat around and get a reload on the go.
Back in.
Actually, we might as well just reload with tactical, and Dirtle's fine. Although hasn't really got anything else to do, so.
Ready to go.
The unknown enemy is within. I feel like that's a reference to something.
Bringing in reinforcements.
We're picking up an enemy
Okay, there are reinforcements.
I trust this one is well versed in your ways,
Well.
Commander. They volunteer nothing.
That changes things a little bit. Not massively, but enough.
I'm trusting you here.
But I think all the more reason for us just to put this guy in the ground. 21?
Let us begin.
Why, Carmortar, you've had your Weetabix.
Locked and loaded.
21 might be the highest amount of damage dealt in a single maneuver. Ooh, a Shadow Fall for the finale? Sure. Perfect. Okay, that's 10 AP in the bank. And then we'll just set up an overwatch on these incoming reinforcements
Chosen that the resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we
and
just
get
have to
these
find
guys
that
out of here.
thing and put it down for good.
Scanning.
You know what you could do as well? You could mine that. You should mine that. I think we'd probably want to just pull Athos out of there. Yeah, we probably just want to pull Athos out of there.
Got it covered.
I'm on it.
Okay,
Scanning. Here.
just a little Sectopod Hunter and a couple of heavy lancers.
Shot wide.
There goes the mine. Oh, come on, Gwen.
Not good.
That's more like it.
That won't do.
How does a massive robot like that dodge? Riddle me that.
Close here.
Good news is that we moved Athos there, because
Going high.
now we can pop this. And I do believe Pacify is probably going to be able to secure these 2 kills quite handily. Yep, 2 for 1. And then again here. Yeah, there we go.
That's right.
Alright, let's get out of this
Headed there now.
2-bit town.
What's over there? Whatever you say. Affirmative.
Probably want to just it'll be fine. They'll make it.
I'm out of here.
Athos Pacify can make that run no problem, right?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, no problem.
Getting it done.
Job done. Took a few more dings than I would have liked, but
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
can't really fault that. All said and done. 4 wounded. Yeah. A little bit scary with Dirtle, but the stasis vest did work that we needed from it, so that's nice. 20 damage is pretty low for a Sabbath, in all said and done. Securing a kill though, so hey, there you go. And aliens hate Dirtle, this is a true fact. Blew up the most things, even though that rocket took out the best part of the building. Athos, 0 kills, which is kind of surprising, but I suppose all Athos was doing was just laying down support left, right and centre. Took 1 shot and landed it, and dealt 50 damage with the shredder gun and flamethrower, so yeah, fair enough. Carmortar got some decent work in, 58 damage, 2 of 3 shot accuracy and 3 kills for their name. MVP for the marksman for sure, most damage dealt. Missed 1 shot, but landed 7 kills. And Gwen looking slightly better on the accuracy compared to the last few displays, 11, 14, 6 kills and highest damage dealt, tied with Pacify for highest damage dealt. And Tactical, probably could have been something other than a field medic. We didn't actually need the healing there, thanks to the stasis vest, but I'm still glad we had Tactical here. They landed 3 or 4 shots, dealt 22 damage and secured 2 kills, so who are we to complain? Extra 10 AP in the bank for killing a Warlock, a new engineer, and that should be the last step in our Hunt the Warlock chain. So all we've got left to do is actually make contact with, I think it was Australia, and we'll be able to put the Warlock in the ground for good, which has come along quite quickly compared to how long it took us to get to the same position with the Assassin.
This just goes to show that the
And no promotions, alas. Really hoping for promotions on Pacify and Carmortar there, but never mind. All said and done. There's the real reward. What a majestic beard Martin Umpierrez has. Martin Umpierrez, I guess. I shouldn't do accents. Nothing interesting in the loot pile overall. Yeah, nothing we haven't seen before. Fair enough. But big engineer. Welcome aboard, Martin. Where can we / where do we want you? I think we probably actually want our guy here in Resistance Comms or the workshop. Now the workshop will mean we can staff a power relay for extra building, and Resistance Comms will be another 4 contacts. So yeah, okay, fine, that makes sense. We don't need them just now though, so out you come. And instead, you can just help clear with this machinery. I'd quite like the alien alloys and such from that. Don't mind. We've still got 7 available too, so we've got a squad ready, which is amazing. What we got coming up? Let's take a quick peek before we call it a day. We've got improvements to our spark weaponry, which is quite nice. The heavy cannon shells. Yes. Supply drop in 3 days, so I'm not certain on the situation regarding retaliation, but I feel like we might see a retaliation fairly soon. 14 days until our armor upgrade is still quite a significant amount of time, but that's fair enough, I suppose. Pretty successful mission, ultimately. Well handled, and nice to, you know, remember that we have got another marksman to replace Zari in the wings. Pacify, big shoes to fill, but filling them nevertheless. We'll call it a day there, I think. Thank you very, very much, as always, for sticking through this campaign with me. It's been a great ride so far, and I was going to say, like, long may it continue, but we are pushing ever so slowly, but nevertheless progress being made towards the end game. We'll get there. We'll get there. Until next time, take care of yourself.